come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The pitch. On the ground to third. Biggio throws to first in time. And Betts is gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
The 0-2. And that just misses. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and chases a low one there.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work. And the batter is George Springer. The pitch. That's inside. Ball 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a strike.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
And a pitch. Right down to shoot, and the count's full. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is down low. Check swing. Appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Springer, the lead runner, out at second. Bichette on at first with nobody out. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Here comes Springer around third. 1 runs in. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kevin Gausman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Runner at second. Nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. Wide throw, and it gets away. Vladdy coming around third. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. All set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boyd. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency. Here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike three.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swings through that one for strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the pitch. Fly ball to right. And Hernandez is out. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. This one in the air right field. And there's one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And there's the ball. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-0. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
The punch out there, and there's two down.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now, as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Jason Hayward now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base hit, center field. And he's got a double.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Bounce to the left side. Bichette tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Mookie Betts. Fastball for a strike.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And two away now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's going to be Yimi Garcia. Garcia patrolling center field, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2. That's a foul ball.
And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that will fall. And that turns the lineup over. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ball one there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. In the air to left center. Hernandez sizes this one up. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third. Bichette up to the dish. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw on the money. Nice play. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's outside.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And another ball. Got him. That's out number 2.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely.
Tries to get back and save. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. Here's your 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Back to the mound. It hit him. He's in there. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gausman. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, James Paxton.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
And now it's even up.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one hammered center field. Garcia going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. Muncy digs in. And first offering is fouled off. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, number 36. In there at the knees for a strike.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And that's in the dirt. Out to center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
One strike.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
That's
a little bit low.
One ball.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that's down and away. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Hayward puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Yimi Garcia getting ready to hit. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-0. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Springer sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, James Outman. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Low throw, and it gets by. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse.
But he's back. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And he's back in safely.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. A hit and an error. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Just missed.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now it's the DH, Kevin Gausman. Snap throw to first, but he's safe. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And he's back to first in time. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field. field, top 6. Here's Mookie Betts. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on.
Manager out of the dugout now. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Genesis Cabrera. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Shohei Ohtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
He sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at-bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Back safely. And there's a hit. The throw into second. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Outman, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Garcia has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Kevin Gausman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The lefty fires. Out to short. Betts. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Yeah, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Biggio, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
One strike.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One ball. One
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. On the ground out to short. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mookie now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
High fly ball out towards left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He was late there, strike 1.
No ball. One strike.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Yimi Garcia next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, center field. Rojas makes his way towards it, and he can't make the play. And that extends the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. To second, Rojas. That's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That clips a corner. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first, and Freeman is retired. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Bo Bichette. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And now 1-2. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the tying run at second.
1-2. No ball. 2 strikes.
Blue Jays down a run. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 gone in the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Rojas with the throw to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
To third. Throw on to Freeman. And that is that. And we're back. The batter now will be Will Smith. Cabrera back to work. That one drilled left field. That's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And a curve misses outside. But he scrambles back. And a pitch.
2-0.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. And now 2 balls and a strike.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your...
Now this is through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the lefty.
Ball 1.
Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. At the belt and fires. Next offering misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Man at first, Jason Hayward will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And a pitch. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And it's fouled away. And he deals. And that one pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. That one off the mark. And that's ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4. Here at Wrigley Field. Bottom of the 9th. And now for the Jays, number 36. And that one fouled off.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in.
Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And a base hit. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Now around second, going for third. And they put the tag on him for the out. He's 2 outs away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And takes low for ball 1. Kelly, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Tapped softly on the ground. That's a hit. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. First pitch misses, but he's back in time. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a swing and a miss. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Snap throw down to second. Tying run at the plate. Check swing didn't go. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one. Again, a throw to second.
1 strike.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Snaps it down to second, but he's back. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.